Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, and more specifically, we'll be breaking down the domain expansions of some of the most powerful characters in the series. These abilities are a game changer in combat, so let's take a closer look at each one and see what makes them so deadly. Let's get into it. First up, we've got Malevolent Shrine, the domain expansion of none other than Sukuna, the king of curses himself. Sukuna is an ancient, godlike curse who was originally a powerful human sorcerer before becoming a curse. Known for his immense strength and sadistic nature, he is one of the most terrifying figures in the series. This domain unleashes relentless, slashing attacks on anything within its range. The range can extend up to 200 meters, and anything that has cursed energy is hit with cleave, while inanimate objects get sliced apart by dismantle. The versatility and sheer power of this domain makes Sukuna one of the deadliest sorcerers alive. Next, we've got Coffin of the Iron Mountain, the domain of Gojo. Gojo is a high-ranking curse with the ability to control fire and lava, making him one of the most dangerous curse enemies our heroes face. This domain traps the target inside a massive volcano, with temperatures so hot that even normal sorcerers would combust just by entering. On top of his pyrokinesis, Gojo can control the earth within the volcano to attack, making this domain not only fiery, but highly destructive. One of the most iconic domains in all of anime, Unlimited Void, is Satoru Gojo's domain expansion. Gojo is a top-tier sorcerer with an overwhelming level of power. He's known for his limitless curse technique and infinity, which make him almost invincible. When a target is trapped inside, they're overwhelmed by endless information, effectively rendering them immobile. The sheer mental overload from this domain is enough to incapacitate even the strongest opponents, leaving them completely vulnerable. Now let's talk about Horizon of the Captivating Skanda, the domain of Dagon. Dagon is a cursed spirit with the ability to control water and summon aquatic creatures, which gives him a strategic advantage in battle. This domain creates a beach area where Dagon can control vast amounts of water and summon fish-like Shikigami to fight alongside him. The environment is perfect for Dagon's aquatic attacks and makes him a dangerous opponent in battle. Self-embodiment of perfection is Mahito's terrifying domain expansion. Mahito is a cursed spirit who can manipulate and distort souls, which makes him a deadly opponent. His ability to manipulate souls gives him an immense advantage in combat, and his domain reflects that. Inside this domain, Mahito can manipulate the souls of anyone trapped within. This removes the need for physical contact, which makes it even more dangerous. He can distort and warp his opponent's souls, essentially erasing them from existence. Chimera Shadow Garden is Megumi Fushiguro's domain expansion, and while it's incomplete, it's still incredibly powerful. Megumi is a student of Jujutsu High and a skilled shaman with the ability to summon Shikigami. His domain allows him to tap into the full potential of his curse techniques. This domain fills an area with thick fluid shadows, allowing Megumi to summon countless Shikigami to attack. He can also manipulate the shadows to an advanced degree, using them as weapons or shields. It's a versatile and lethal domain for strategic combat. Next, we have the Smallpox Deity domain expansion, a terrifying graveyard domain. Smallpox Deity is a cursed spirit that specializes in causing disease and death, and his domain reflects his power. Inside this domain, the target is trapped inside a coffin, buried beneath a gravestone, and then subjected to a 3 count. After 3 seconds, the target is infected with smallpox and dies. The sheer inevitability of death in this domain is what makes it so frightening. Deadly Sentencing is the domain expansion of Hiromi Higuruma. Higuruma is a former prosecutor who was brought into the culling game. His domain is themed around courtroom proceedings, and it has a unique twist. Inside this domain, the target is put on trial. All violence is prohibited during the trial, and judgment oversees the proceedings. If the verdict is guilty, the target is sentenced to execution, making it a domain that's as psychological as it is deadly. Idle Death Gamble is Kinji Hikari's domain, and it's based on the game of pachinko. Kinji is a jujutsu sorcerer and a suspended third-year student, and his domain is uniquely tied to the concept of luck. When activated, it enters all participants into a gambling game based on a manga. If Hikari hits the jackpot, he gains a temporary boost of unlimited cursed energy, making him an unstoppable force as long as the jackpot keeps landing. Talk about high stakes. Time Cell Moon Palace is the domain of Naoya Zenin, a member of the Zenin family and a highly skilled sorcerer. Naoya is incredibly fast and has a mastery of curse techniques that let him manipulate time and animation. Inside this domain, the target is hit with animation frames that follow a 24 frames per second rule. Failure to keep up with the frames disrupts the body's cellular structure, causing immense damage. This unique domain shows Naoya's focus on precision and time manipulation. Womb Profusion is Kenjaku's domain, and it takes the form of a massive pillar of cursed spirits. Kenjaku is a highly dangerous, cursed sorcerer who has switched bodies countless times, manipulating many events in the jujutsu world for centuries. The domain has a sure-hit effect, which allows Kenjaku to blast his target into oblivion. This powerful domain is a reflection of Kenjaku's cunning and ruthless nature. Threefold Affliction is Yorozu's domain expansion. Yorozu is a powerful curse with a connection to Sukuna's past. Her domain is filled with mushroom-like appendages floating in an empty space. This domain guarantees that all of Yorozu's constructed attacks will hit their target, making it a perfect domain for precision and devastating attacks. Authentic Mutual Love is the domain expansion of Yuta Okotsu. Yuta is a powerful sorcerer known for his overwhelming cursed energy and his deep bond with Rika, a curse bound to him. Inside this domain, Yuta has unrestricted access to all the cursed techniques he has copied throughout his life. The domain is littered with cross-shaped wreckage and countless katanas, which allow him to apply these techniques in a can't-miss attack. The beauty of this domain is that Yuta's ability to copy techniques gives him a massive tactical advantage, making him a terrifying force in battle. Finally, we have Yuji Itadori's domain environment. Unlike the other domain expansions, Yuji's domain mimics his hometown, which includes landmarks like a local statue, a park, and even a farm he used to visit. It's a nostalgic and emotional setting, but the true power lies in the sure-hit effect embedded into the domain. Yuji's Dismantle, which can rend souls, is the attack that's impossible to dodge within his domain. It makes for a highly dangerous and personal domain for anyone caught in it. And there you have it. Those are the 14th domain expansions from Jujutsu Kaisen. Each one of these domains is a testament to the unique abilities and strategic minds of their users. Whether it's Sukuna's all-destroying Malevolent Shrine or Yuta's Authentic Mutual Love with his ability to access an array of powerful cursed techniques, these domains shape the very battlefield they're used in. Which domain do you think is the most powerful, or do you have a favorite that you think we should have mentioned? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more anime content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.